war is very different. The last European war was. Now air power, dominant feature of military operations. Air power can fly directly to vital centers of an opposing state and neutralize it. It can destroy the city, it can wreck the aqueducts, it can knock out the lines of communication, it can destroy the food supply, and make the people helpless to resist.
What's going on, guys? King of Hearts here, and no, your eyes are not deceiving you. I am playing some Battlefield 1943 Air Superiority. Now, the reason I'm playing this is because Endgame comes out for Battlefield 3 in roughly a month or so. Pretty sure, you know, the whole premium gets it first and stuff like that, and yeah, I'm a premium member. Honestly, I haven't been playing Battlefield 3 too much lately. I've kind of gotten hooked on Star Wars The Old Republic, which I know probably kind of lame, whatever. I don't care, it's a fun game. Anyways, so I've been playing this on and off when I take breaks from the Star Wars game, just to kind of, I guess, get back into the whole air superiority thing. I know it's going to be different with the jets and stuff like that. Kind of curious how they're going to do it with the possible ground forces, maybe with the anti-air and all that stuff. The anti-air guns on this thing were they were awesome when you could hit the planes, but other than that, they were kind of shitty because they had, you know, it wasn't really accurate, I guess. But it was cool to be able to see where, you know, where your shots are kind of hitting with the explosions in the air with the flak. But I'm curious to see how they're going to do it with the jets that they have, because you have the two rush jets, the Frogfoot and the A-10 Warthog, which are mainly air-to-ground, and occasionally you see on a rush game that they're trying to fight each other in the air, which is, to me, is hilarious. Also with the F-35, you know, the hoverjet, that's going to be interesting to see because only the U.S. team gets it, which is kind of, I don't know, it kind of amuses me that only one team gets the F-35. You'd think that, you know, the other team would get something equivalent to it or not. And then you have, you know, obviously the F-18 and the flanker, the Su-35 flanker, which are, you know, your air-to-air and also air-to-ground fighter jets. And then I saw a video recently talking about the Endgame trailer and the picture of the possibility of them adding the equivalent of like an F-15 fighter jet. Not too sure if they're going to add something for the opposing side to go along with the flanker or not, but I guess we'll see. It would be kind of nice if they maybe added a couple more jets, but that's just my personal opinion. My personal preference would be have, like, you know, bring in like the F-14, even though it's a retired airplane. It's still a badass airplane, and maybe I'm just partial because I worked on it for a couple years and retired one of the squadrons. But excuse me. I don't know. Like I said, it's going to be interesting to see what they do with air superiority, because obviously in this game, you know, you're flying a prop jet and you have a very small area that you have to control, and the dogfighting was pretty amazing in this. So I'm excited for it. I honestly, I'm excited to get back into playing Battlefield 3 and playing something new. I mean, you know, Scavenger came out, and yeah, it's a fun game, but I don't know. It's just, I don't know. It's not really my cup of tea. No, I'm gonna go ahead and just say I'm not the best at flying the jets in Battlefield 3. I'm not the best at flying the helicopters in Battlefield 3, but I do have my games where, you know, I do pretty decently. And then speaking on the helicopters, that's going to be interesting if they're going to add those into air superiority in Endgame. That, to me, that would be pretty interesting. You know, have maybe have 2 attack choppers per side, perhaps. Who knows? Who knows what Endgame's going to bring us? I might do another video of this, or, you know, jump on some Battlefield 3 and and play something, you know, maybe try and get some jet or some helicopter gameplay going. Get some new when some more news comes out about Endgame and what's all going to be involved in that. So we'll see. We'll see what happens there. But yeah, this game, just 1943, was so awesome in every aspect, just for being an Xbox arcade game. And I didn't get into it until after I started playing Bad Company 2, which was the second Battlefield game that I got. I started playing Battlefield 1, or Bad Company 1, I should say, and it was pretty awesome. I enjoyed it, and Bad Company 2 was pretty amazing with the destruction and stuff like that. And I could never fly any of the vehicles in either of those games either. But yeah, what are you guys looking forward to in Endgame and in Air Superiority? I know they're adding new maps on 1943. There's only, I mean, you load into it now and the only Air Superiority map is this one, which is Coral Sea, which kind of sucks, but at the same time, I mean, what else could you really do? I mean, Wake Island, yeah, it's not gonna happen. I believe Iwo Jima is one of the maps on 1943, and I really don't know how that could be turned into an Air Superiority map, but it would be, I think it'd be kind of awesome if you could if they incorporate Air Superiority into stuff like the Armored Kill maps, Alborz Mountains. Oh, that'd be awesome. I mean, you already have, you know, the helicopters flying around on that map, and I mean, if you add, and you have jets on there, and if you add just the Air Superiority to that would be amazing. Bandar Desert, which is huge, I could see being an Air Superiority map. Even with the you know, maybe add mobile AA, you know, a couple more mobile AAs to it. But if they're gonna do that, if they're gonna allow ground to air, then maybe, you know, take out the capability of capturing the point for Air Superiority from the ground. I mean, put it up on a mountain somewhere where, you know, you have to be in airplanes in order to get it. I mean, 1943 was it 8v8, I think, was the max on Air Superiority. So I mean, Battlefield 3 with its 12v12 system, be a little bit different with that many airplanes and stuff in the sky. But yeah, maybe add like some SAM site to each side. That'd be kind of cool, I think. Other than that, I mean, I'm excited for Endgame to come out. I'm so excited to play something different. I mean, I know it's not going to be like Ace Combat, but hey, whatever, it's cool. Anyways, guys, I apologize for being gone for a while. Just haven't had much to talk about, so be on the lookout for maybe some Battlefield 3 footage coming out of me trying to fly a jet or helicopter, trying to get ready for Endgame, and I will catch you guys later.
Japanese troops have continued to defend their home islands from repeated advances made by American forces. Despite being outnumbered by as many as 20 to